About a month ago, I heard of something called the rice experiment. And this experiment is to show how words are very powerful. At first, when I thought about doing this experiment, I was a little skeptical. But over time, I realized that this experiment is incredible and it needs to be shared out.
To do the rice experiment, you need to cook up either white or brown rice and put the same amount in each container. On each container, write either death or life and place in the refrigerator. Each day, remember to take out the containers and speak to them. As silly as it feels, that's what is going to get the results.
I hate you. You are disgusting. No one likes you. You're nasty. You'll never be anything. No one will ever love you. You will be something one day. There's so much potential in you. Everyone loves you. One day you will be something big. Here is our death container. And look at what we have here. And this has been about 30 days. We have mold spores all throughout this container. It has never been opened, and it was in my refrigerator in the same spot, only about 6-7 inches from the other one. So mold spores everywhere. I don't even want to open this. So there's our death container. And then we have the life container. Take a look at this. I mean, can you believe that? Honestly, it like gives me the chills. There's no way that this would look like this. I don't even, okay, there's a tiny mold spore right here, a tiny little mold spore. Other than that, it's perfect. It's just shocking. It's shocking. I mean, there's no explanation. These were made the same way, have never been opened, were talked to the same amount of time each time, and look at the difference. Death, life. So I just want to talk to you a little bit about how this proves our words have so much power. In Proverbs 18:21, it says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit." So think about that, death, life. In James 3, it also talks about controlling your tongue. In verse 9, it says, "Sometimes it praises our Lord and Father, and sometimes it curses those who have been made in the image of God. And so, blessing and cursing come pouring out of this same mouth. Surely, my brothers and sisters, that is not right." In Mark 11, there's this incredible story of Jesus walking with his disciples, and there was a fig tree. This fig tree, Jesus went over to see if it had leaves, but he wanted to see if there were any figs. And apparently there were not when he went to go check. And he cursed the fig tree, saying, "Let no one eat fruit from you ever again." And his disciples heard that. So in the morning, it says, they passed by the fig tree. They saw the fig tree dried up from the roots. And Peter, remembering what he said to him, said, "Rabbi, look, the fig tree which you cursed has withered away." This is what Jesus says about that. He answered and said, "Have faith in God, for assuredly I say to you, whoever says this to this mountain, 'Be removed and cast into the sea,' and does not doubt in his heart, but believes that those things he says will be done, he will have whatever he says. Therefore I say to you, whatever things you ask when you pray, believe that you receive them and you will have them." So yes, this pertains to other things as well, but think about that. He says to the fig tree, "Dry up. Let no one ever eat from you again." And it happened. It dried up. It came from his words. So the question is, are you speaking life into yourself? Are you speaking life to others? And if you're not, how can you do that? How can you stop speaking death? How can you stop being critical? And how can you turn that around and instead encourage and speak life into people? Think about that for yourself too. Are you saying, oh, I'm an idiot, I'm stupid, I'll never be good, I'll never do this? Because if you are, then you very well might get what you say, and you don't want that to happen. So just remember that next time and try this experiment. I think it can really change a lot in your life.